Hello everybody, this is Dr. Hart, and I thought I would send you a YouTube message to give you a little bit more information and feedback about some of your assignments so far. This message is for the folks in ED7672, the delivery course. I know that many of you in your expectations for me, which you posted early in the course, said that one of the most important things for you was feedback about your assignments. And I've been taking a look at your assignments, the design plans, and your statement of your problem, and sending those back and giving you feedback in the discussions as well as in the assignment area. A little bit of context about this to help you understand a little bit more about my orientation and direction as far as grading these. I have over 25 years of experience in the training and performance improvement world, and during those 25 plus years I've done quite a bit of work in working with upper level executives in designing training and performance improvement interventions for them. So a lot of the feedback that I'm giving you about your assignments is based on those 25 years of experience working with those executives. Now, I know some of you may be a little bit dubious about this, but believe it or not, the criteria that we used for the scoring guides are actually pretty well grounded in the criteria for a really good professional presentation of performance problems and design plans and other elements that would be presented to these top level executives. So the criteria that you're seeing us use is actually very close to what I believe these top level executives look for when they're looking at your proposals for real performance improvement interventions, which some of your assignments are. So when I say, for instance, in the assignments that I've recently taken a look at for the design plans, when I send back feedback that says, well, you haven't stated your performance goals in measurable terms, that feedback is based on all these years of experience that I've had where many of these executives that I've worked with have insisted on looking at the numbers. Keep in mind that these executives are very busy. They don't have an awful lot of time to hear about stories about what's working or what's not working. They don't have a lot of time to hear about your descriptions and explanations about these programs. Many times you'll have 5 or 10 minutes to present the results of perhaps a year-long intervention. And so by the very nature of that situation, you have to focus on the numbers. Another thing about the design plans and assignments so far in ED7672 is that I have sent some assignments back because there was really not a good statement of what the overall business goal was that your intervention was focused on. Once again, this feedback is based on the experience that I've had over the last 25 plus years with executives, because they all listen to the same radio station, WIIFM, or What's in It for Me. In other words, they want to know how your training and performance improvement intervention helps support them in reaching their overall business goals. So it's very important that you show them very early on in your performance improvement intervention proposals that you understand what the overall business goals are for their organization, and that your intervention is a part of supporting those overall business goals. I can assure you that those interventions that really have a strong demonstration that you have understood what those overall business goals are, and your intervention is specifically designed to help them reach those overall business goals, those interventions are going to get resources. They're going to get more money, they're going to get more people, you're going to get more time to do your training or your performance intervention, whatever it is. Those interventions that are poorly linked or not linked at all to the overall business goals of the organization are definitely going to be put down as far on the priority list, and they're not going to get the money, they're not going to get the people, they're not going to get the time that you'd like to see them get in order to carry out your intervention. So that's where my feedback is coming from about sending some of these assignments back or asking you to redraft some of these assignments to put a little bit more information in there about what the overall business goals are, because it's very important that you demonstrate very explicitly that you understand what those overall business goals are and that your intervention helps support those overall business goals. So just thought I'd give you a little bit more feedback about that, a little bit more context, and hopefully, you know, that'll carry through. You'll understand about how that's carried through into the feedback in future assignments as well. So let me know if you have any questions or comments. I'd be glad to exchange messages with you in the course. But otherwise, good luck. I'm looking forward to seeing your assignments for the design plan and for the learning theorist discussion. And have a great weekend. Bye now.